Marcus Rashford is officially closing in on a dream move to FC Barcelona. Barcelona's summer has been full of uncertainty. With tight finances and limited options, fans were starting to wonder, would the club make any big moves at all? The signing of Joan Garcia was solid. Rooney Bargi was promising. But what about that one major demand from Hansi Flick? A left winger. Flick made his position clear early this summer. He was aware of the club's difficult economic situation, but he wanted a new winger, a powerful, direct attacker who could provide depth, dynamism, and experience. Now, it looks like he's got exactly that. Enter Marcus Rashford. According to multiple top-tier sources, including the ever-reliable FABRIZIO Romano, Barcelona and Manchester United have reached an agreement in principle for Rashford's transfer. Romano's iconic words, "Here we go." And when he says it, you know it's real. Barcelona and Manchester United have agreed to a loan deal with an option to buy, not an obligation. Meaning, Barca are not tied down long-term unless Rashford proves he's worth it. According to reports, the deal has been structured very favorably for the Catalan giants. No huge upfront costs, just a low-risk, high-reward situation. Rashford has been pushing for a move all summer. After falling out with new Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim, his future at Old Trafford looked bleak. His loan spell at Aston Villa last season reminded the world of what he's capable of. Pace, power, precision, and passion. And now, that journey brings him to Barcelona. But hold on. How did Barcelona even afford this deal? The answer lies in one crucial decision. Marcus Rashford took a pay cut. According to journalist Ben Jacobs, Rashford has agreed to lower his salary significantly in order to facilitate the transfer. His new deal at Barcelona? €10 million gross, bonuses included. That's a big drop compared to what he was earning at Manchester United, where his weekly wages reached staggering figures. But the English forward made a major concession to help this deal move forward. And it paid off. Thanks to that sacrifice, Barcelona will pay 100% of his salary. Manchester United will not contribute a single cent. The financial burden is fully on Barca, but they negotiated smartly. This isn't the usual bloated transfer filled with overpaid wages. This is a calculated bet on a player who's hungry to prove himself again. Now here's where things get even more interesting. As per Marca, the option to buy Rashford at the end of the loan season has been revealed, and it's far less than what Manchester United initially demanded. Originally, the Red Devils were asking for close to €50 million. Barcelona said no. Instead, they negotiated and brought that figure down. The final agreement? €35 million. That's right. If Barcelona want to keep Rashford permanently at the end of the season, they'll only need to pay €35 million, a cut of almost €15 million from United's initial valuation. And again, this is not an obligation. If Rashford flops, Barcelona walk away. No strings attached. But if he succeeds, oh boy, they might just have pulled off the steal of the summer. So where does Rashford fit in Hansi Flick's plan? On paper, Rashford comes in as a left winger. That's the role Flick specifically requested, the one gap he wanted to fill. But Rashford offers more than that. He can also operate as a central forward, a striker, a false nine, even a second striker behind Lewandowski. His arrival opens up new tactical options for Flick. For instance, Rafinha, who's usually used on the right, could now be played centrally when Flick wants more firepower up front. Rashford and Rafinha together? That's pace, power, and pressing. Add in Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, and Lewandowski, and suddenly, Barcelona's attack looks dangerous again. Make no mistake, this isn't just a transfer. This is a redemption story. Marcus Rashford, once the golden boy of Manchester United, fell into darkness. Injuries, poor form, off-the-field distractions. Everything hit him at once. But during his loan spell at Aston Villa, he began to rediscover himself. The goals returned. The confidence returned. The fire returned. And now he's bringing that fire to Spain. He knows what's at stake. This is a fresh start, a second chance. And at 27 years old, it might be his last shot at becoming the superstar everyone once believed he could be. With Rashford's arrival, Barcelona are quietly building something very intriguing. Joan Garcia, a reliable young goalkeeper. Rooney Bargi, the Swedish sensation with raw potential. And now Marcus Rashford, the experienced attacker with a point to prove. That makes it 3 signings this summer, all carefully planned, all financially smart, and all with clear upside. It's not the era of €100 million signings anymore at Barcelona. But that doesn't mean they can't build a team capable of competing for major trophies. So, what's next? According to Fabrizio Romano, Rashford is expected to undergo medical tests in the coming days. Manchester United are set to authorize his travel to Spain soon. Once that's done, he could either join the team for their preseason tour of Asia or link up with them afterward, depending on fitness and logistics. Either way, he's coming. And fans will be watching very closely to see how he adapts to Flick's system, to La Liga, and to the pressure of wearing that legendary Barcelona shirt. Now, what about the other winger that Barcelona were linked with, Luis Díaz? Well, that door is officially closed. According to the same report from Marca, Barcelona are no longer considering Díaz. The Colombian winger's transfer fee is simply too high, and the club is not ready to stretch beyond their limits for him. The focus now is all on Rashford. He's the man Flick wanted. He's the man the board backed. And he's the man that will carry the burden of expectations. So here we are. Marcus Rashford to Barcelona. A deal that started as a whisper is now reality. A player once discarded, now reborn in Blaugrana colors. For Barcelona, this is more than just a transfer. It's a chance to reignite their identity. It's a signal that even in difficult times, smart moves can still be made. And for Rashford, it's his last dance, his redemption arc, his new beginning. What happens next is in his hands. Do you think Rashford will succeed at Barcelona? Will Hansi Flick unlock the version of Rashford that lit up the Premier League just a few years ago? Or will this be another case of a fallen star failing to rise again? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for all the latest Barcelona transfer stories. Right here on Barca News UK. Until next time, Visca Barca!